Open your veins! Such beautiful misery! Fun time! Explosions of life! Make it! We're being attacked! You'll pay for that!
Never interrupt me!
Bastard. Now run! Run! Stop dying at me! Open your veins!
Deploying protector. Launching protector turret.
Bastard! You
I had a conversation with another human being. Granted, it was only a conversation inasmuch as my grunts of social terror could be taken as human speech, but Roland did not seem to mind. He asked me why Jack hasn't revived the warrior yet if he has the key. I conveyed that the key needed to be charged by iridium, hence Jack's mining operations. He nodded and silently wiped the streams of my saliva from his face. I returned home, confused not only at his lack of disgust toward my behavior, but my lack of disgust toward him. For the first time, I felt as if I could actually live in Sanctuary. For the first time, I feel as if I might be okay.
Different in the old days.
You listened to my notes. I hid the copious material I compiled after opening the vault those 5 long years ago. In a fit of spastic paranoia, I did not write down the locations to the information. Find it for me and be handsomely... Oh, were you expecting me to say handsomely rewarded?
Anybody got the time?
I've been relocated to Sanctuary against everyone's better judgment. Not my own, mind you. I never wanted to be here. I was perfectly content to live out my days in a non-standard living arrangement with 2 ceiling chairs I met at a bar fight. Oh, they're adorable. They barely speak any English. And if you have to ask what a ceiling chair is, I pity the life you've wasted. I should discuss the scroll-ophant in the room. The reason for my relocation was an elongated and systematically unpleasant torture at the hands of Jack's cronies. Roland and his well-defined pectoral muscles were kind enough to entrust the vault key with me after the awakening of the Destroyer. Not to be confused with the Warrior. Seriously, they sound nothing alike. Oh, right, torture. I asked nicely on several occasions to take proper precautions against bacteria on the instruments, but it fell upon idiotic ears. As they cut into my flesh over and over, I would fade in and out of consciousness and whisper to the ceiling chairs that it was going to be okay. Clork was afraid at first. His 4 legs trembled against the cold ceiling. But he knew he had to be strong. Then they went to work on his brother Philippe.
I need a degree. She was famous.
Philippe. Philippe was so brave. He was so brave from me when the rotary saws began to ply his legs from his body. Clork cried out for his brother, even when one of the torturers inadvertently sat on him and muffled his cries. The last thing Philippe said before he passed on to the great wooden beyond was, "I love you, Patty." I love you. And then he was gone.
I hate this planet.
If Hyperion invades the city, I'm gonna be the first.
Been a couple days since the last bandit raid. Looks like things are looking up.
It's lonely here in Sanctuary. Sure, Clork prattles around on the ceiling, but it's hardly the same. Jack has taken so much from me. Jack has taken the only happiness I've ever had in his asinine quest for the warrior and more power. Revenge is as pointless as music, but on this occasion, I will allow myself the revenge. I will allow myself to aid in his downfall. Mark my words, Jack. You're going to die.
The chronicles of my torture. I shall warm up some cold cocoa and listen to these again.
Hey, Slab.
Yes, I have slept in my own urine. No, I do not regret it. Yes, the smell does remind me.
To breach the final door to my chambers, you'll need to be Jack. That means passing a bioscan and speaking a password in his voice. If you can kill one of Jack's body doubles in Opportunity, I can get you through that door. Cameras on? Good. I need you to snag an orbital drop beacon and some surveyor lures. I'll explain why once you've got them. Oh, and while you're at it, take out some engineers. We need to show the universe this town is as good for your health as a bullet to the face.
Every good war is won in the mind. So long as Jack's got those propagantastic statues of himself around opportunity, we can't truly win this war. Go, minion! Blast those statues to bits!
Welcome to the Hyperion Hall of History. All citizens are historic and will receive a sizable tax refund.
Take him out! Damn it! You're nothing!
Jack learned of a legendary vault that housed a terrible evil. He defeated many horrors to reach the vault, hideous monsters and vicious bandits. And 5 years ago, Jack defeated the monster inside the vault, triumphed over the evil treasure seekers, and brought peace to Pandora. With that done, the handsome one staked a claim on the very planet he had saved, for the opening of the vault, or a wonderful secret only he could have predicted. Iridium. This mysterious alien element flourished across Pandora, and Jack became an overnight trillionaire.
Stop fighting back! You're gonna get me fired!
Today, Jack, now the owner of the Hyperion Vault, has dedicated his life to bringing bandit scum to justice. There is only one word to describe Jack's
Thank you for visiting the Hall of History. Take this tax. Fund as a reward for your concern.
Blood in the water! Ah!
Remember, workers, there's no help me, I'm bleeding internally and need to see a doctor in team.
I want to hear you scream! Grind the cartilage! Such beautiful misery!
Oh, he dropped it. Do a lady a favor and grab it. Every key fits in a lock, sugar. Check the see if that key has one of them.
Bloody sand! Give me back my skull! Open your veins! Cauterize the wound! Engage. Target in sight. You! More blood for my brutality! I'll take you all with me! Lethal force authorized primary weapon. Preparing to fire.
Sounds like that key was just the right size. See if there's anything useful in there. If I know my explosives, and I'd like to think I do, you could use those charges to flood the construction site. If you'd blow up the nearby retaining wall and flood those pits, I'd be awful grateful.
Old Balloon Tits is still holding a grudge against me, huh? I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. Once you make your time for it for free, it's hard to go back to sucking down hammers for cash. If you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about?
I smell a little drop.
I'm talking about this.
Tell me confident? Then you're not working hard enough. A miserable worker is a hard worker.
Explosive, sugar. They're gonna make a big boom.
My construction site! Oh, very moxie, you bitch!
Haven't heard Jack that angry since I kicked his plastic surgeried ass to the curb. Come on back, sugar.
It's another bandit raid!
Hi there, this is a message from Handsome Jack to the construction workers of Opportunity. You fine gentlemen are building the future. Once the city is done and its carefully selected citizens
Oh god, it's a Vault Hunter!
Nothing like a little vengeance to round out the day.